The flowing and the tune is very different, yeah. And every artist with a pattern chat is different. Watch it, make me do the one you like Benjamin. Original fronted, loaded gagan. Oh, you feel this smooth, me in a million. Real bad man, a reporter station. A real bad man, I notice in Shabba. When a ram figure, get y'all different, we're cooler. Make them ball for mama, and a ball for dada. But 9 months, we have the band, when we call me papa. Wap, 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 no tiger for me, that's all. Style when me chat, and me them can't show. I don't fear my style and go copy my soul. Real squad music, turn up the sound. Put it back, number one. A long time the bus in a song. Put it back, number two. A long time and I go know that fit true. So, make me tell you, me I go do the one you different, yeah. And the style and my pattern I go different, yeah. The way me flowing and the tune is very different, yeah. And every artist with my pattern just different, yeah. Make me tell you, me I go do the one you different, yeah. And the style and my pattern I go different, yeah. The way me flowing and the tune is very different, yeah. And every artist with my pattern just different. Oh God, really bad all the way. Don't set the stage to bring you not get wild. But don't think you like it was the one with no smile. You're a mercy boy. You come up with me when you know you shouldn't try. Then just look at the excuse me to take that boy. Oh, you see, boy. But we need to say no more. Somebody's no more. Oh, to see you no more. Oh, to see you no more. Oh, to see you no more. To see you no more. To see you no more. Girl, I would like to be your honey in the night. I want to be your only man. The voice up, put your band time. The veteran from in the business from 19 all long. In voice drowning, not the mood to some pick it up. Make every girl up, bottom step aside now. Not a very man. Me a pay respect to the foundation. Hey, me a tell you, me a do the one you're different, yeah. And the style of my pattern I go different, yeah. The way me flow when and the tune is very different, yeah. And every artist from my pattern chat is different, yeah. Make me tell you, me a go do the one you're different, yeah. And the style of my pattern I go different, yeah. The way me flow when and the tune is very different, yeah.
Don't flex. Check it out, my man DJ Koolkid. Shout out to the BX. If they got something to go take, me and bro, maybe gon' make it. I can really see why they hate it, cause we started from the base.
I got the phone with, he got the phone with, stepped in the industry, he got the own shit. I wouldn't cop the pack, he went so stupid, he wouldn't made a hit, I wouldn't made a hit. He going number one, I bet the summer going number one. He get lit, he on the off, when the summer come. I need the cash flow, I need that bank roll, I need to lay low, kill it if you wait. I got the phone with, he got the phone with, stepped in the industry, he got the own shit. I wouldn't cop the back, he went so stupid, he wouldn't made a hit, I wouldn't made a hit. I went and I got her to state, had to make sure I was safe.
Live in the mix with DJ Koolkid. Turn Up Radio.
Thank you.
You are now tuned into Turn Up Radio on 92.9 FM on that Bronx local. And download the Real Deal FM app for free for all smartphones and stream us live anywhere. Turn Up Radio.
I got the phone with, he got the phone with, stepped in the industry, he got the own shit. I wouldn't cop the pack, he went so stupid, he wouldn't made a hit, I wouldn't made a hit. He going number one, I bet the summer going number one. He get lit, he on the off, when the summer come. I need the cash flow, I need that bank roll, I need to lay low, you get if you wait. I got the phone with, stepped in the industry, he got the own shit. I wouldn't cop the pack, he went so stupid, he wouldn't made a hit, I wouldn't made a hit. I went and I got her to state, I had to make sure I was safe. No one ain't keeping no trace, they watching me got the bench. I know what I know. Me and my niggas are cool wherever you at. I got the best one. You know I had this TurnUpRadio. If they got the spot, I'm gon' take it. Me and bro, we gon' make it. I can really see why they hating, cause it started from the basement. We all started from the basement. All it took was being patient. He got the spot on the table. No what up, baby? What up? He got the phone with, he got the phone with, stepped in the industry, he got the own shit. I wouldn't cop the back, he went so straight. I wouldn't made a hit, I wouldn't made it here. Hey, we going number one. I bet the show going on.
That's how we got here, man. Yeah, bring the building.
Remember the summer comes.
Tuesday.
I need that cash.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I need that bank, bro. I need to lay low. You can if you ain't know.
You are now tuned into Turn Up Radio on 92.9 FM on the Bronx local dial and download the Real Deal FM app.
Brand new BX, new heat, came low. We live in the building, baby. DJ Koolkid, turn up right up Tuesday, 8 to 10. T-shirt, lounge, and all that. Tech Motion USA.
He got the phone with him. Stepped in the industry. He got the own shit.
We got a lot to talk about tonight.
He went so straight.
We got a lot to talk about tonight. Till then, whoa.
We going number one. I bet the show going number one. We get lit. We gon' be on. Remember the summer come. I need the cash.
As I said, brand new heat back here, baby. Cam low, BX, what's up? We in the building. Go.
He got the phone with him. Stepped in the industry. We got the own shit. I was trying
It's live, man. We on YouTube. DJ Koolkid 03. That is the YouTube. Alright.
I went and I got her to state. Had to make sure I was safe.
In the BX World 92.9.
I had to level up. Me and my niggas, we put wherever you at. I got the best one. You know that I just do the EP on them. If they got the spot, I'm going to take it. Me and bro, man, we gon' make it. I can really see why they hating. Cause it started from the basement. Yeah, started from the basement. Yeah, all it took was being patient. He got the spot on the table. New foreign speed racing.
Brand new cash flow.
He got the phone with him. Stepped in the industry. We got the own shit. I went and copy back. He went so straight. He would've made it here. I would've made it here. We going number one. I bet the summer going number one. We get lit. We gon' be on. Remember the summer come. I need that cash flow. I need that bank, bro. I need to lay low. You can if you ain't know. I got the phone with him. He got the phone.
So what's good,
Stepped in the industry. We got the own shit. I would've copy back. He went so straight. He would've made it here. I would've made it here. I had to move out of state. They fooling me. I just hate on me. I'm everything you wanted to be. We gon' get like this over time. No shade, but we still shine. Full of spots and we see the line. Serving people like the lunch lines. Me and King Justin the beat, no, that's a one-on-one. We headed straight to the top of the land. My brothers come. All these hundreds thumbing. Walking out, we was running. Bro came from the trap.
Tuesday night, we only play heat. I break new records, man. Let's get it.
Stepped in the industry.
Peace up, 347-441-426. Let's talk about it tonight. Shout out sponsors, man. We get sponsors now, alright? We moving. We moving, guys. Snap Mania, he's in the building. It's good.
I need the cash flow.
We got stuff in here. She's gonna be in the building soon.
Hey, the phone with him. Stepped in the industry. We got the own shit. I would've got it back. You went so straight. He would've made it here. I would've made it here.
See what up? We in the building. It's Tuesday, huh? What's legend?
Call us up right now. Turn Up Radio. Phone lines are wide open. 347-441-4226. Taking all requests and shout-outs. Rep where you're from. Turn Up Radio. 347-441-4226.
I like this train right here, man. I like this train right here. I like this train right here, though. Oh, this is hard.
Snap premium. Snap premium.
Oh, yeah. Snap Mania. What's good?
Your turn. I'm in it.
Live from Town BX, baby.
That juice in the cutter, take a sip or two. These hundreds in my pocket like a pretty dope. And shorty don't size me on a different dope. Ain't nothing fake. Electric slide on you like I'm TD Jakes. I'll put that fire on you and beat your face.
Let's go.
It's chow time, homie, yeah, eat the plate. And I ain't never good to my brother street. That ACP make a nigga levitate. I'm blowing on the dope, nigga meditate. And when it come to beef, I don't hesitate. It's bang bang, nigga. Y'all staring at me.
That's it before we live in the building every Tuesday, 8 to 10. This is Turn Up Radio, baby. What's up?
Snap premium.
Oh, yeah. Uptown Heat, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Cheddar shots and cheddar sheets in the building. T-shirt lounge. Boss lady Tanya, alright? Keep that collection, man. Happy Thanksgiving, though.
What up?
Ain't nothing
Hey!
electric slide on
Camelot BX, we in the building, baby!
the fire on your beat your face.
Turn up radio, alright?
Showtime, homie, yeah, eat the plate. And I ain't never good to my brother straight. That ACP make it feel levitate. I'm blowing on your dope.
Loose Not Mania!
And when it come to beef, I don't hesitate. It's bang bang, nigga. Gang gang, nigga. You feel you insane, I feel the same way, nigga. Don't let me black hoodie get that AK, nigga. You know it's headshots, you know how we play, nigga. Gang gang, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. It's your turn, your turn, your turn. Snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania. It's your turn, your turn. I'm from like 96 Pac, like OP50, like a 92J, a 94 Biggie, like Walton French when they chillin' with Diddy, like Jim on the phone, shout out to Biggie Billy, like Nelson was written, get my boss to the illest, like Dope in the Spoon, matter of fact,
I'm all black tonight, I'm all in all black.
Then go to my cash and I clap with the spirit, my stomach rumbling, I know you hear it, I'm a killer king, homie, just give me a minute, I'm ball on you, nigga, just slide on my pivot. I'ma cook on this beat that eat it for dinner. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, it's your turn, your turn, your turn. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, and we some maniacs, homie. Snap mania, it's your turn, your turn, your turn.
This is what New York City sounds like. I told bro like, yo, something like the time 50. Want to hear it about trying to deliver your workplace. Like 50. Want to hear it about trying to deliver your workplace.
What up, 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 what up? What's good?
Good evening.
Hey, man.
How are you?
I know you're not chewing on the mic.
I am.
Pause.
I absolutely am. I'm having
This is really me. If y'all know me personally, you know that I'm a clown. But why the hell did you? She's not in here, right?
No.
Why did you give me a Tootsie? Who still eats Tootsie?
We just take a poll. Who eats Tootsie Rolls? I do.
Who still eats Tootsie Rolls, man? You still eat Tootsie Rolls? You still buy Tootsie Rolls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How much is a Tootsie Roll?
We have them 2 for 25 cents.
2 for 25 cents.
3 for 25 cents.
3 for
That's
20.
a bargain.
So how much is that per Tootsie Roll? Like, you can't even split that down. Just give them 2. Just
8.2.7%. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, welcome to Real Deal FM Radio.
Turn up radio.
Okay. Good evening.
It's Tuesday, baby.
We're missing a couple of people tonight.
Cliff.
I feel bad because actually I was looking forward
Cliff
to
get well,
him up
man.
tonight.
Shout out to Cliff.
Yeah.
Cliff notes. Big shout to Cliff. We miss you, Lemonade, tonight. Get well soon. Get back with us, Cliff. Happy Thanksgiving.
So we're doing a knockoff Papa's Peach Juice. I don't know what this
Papa's
is.
Peach Juice.
I don't know what this.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I just made that up.
It ain't Cliff's?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
So you're tap water tonight? Is that what
Tap
you're
water?
doing? Diet soda?
Man, listen.
Cliff will be back next week.
So,
You could juice to live. That probably is the better option.
Juice to live. Shout out to Juice to live.
Yeah.
We all need to start juicing at some point. I think. I don't know. You know.
New Year's coming. I mean, since Thanksgiving's like literally not tomorrow, but the day after
Juice
that.
to live.
Make that a New Year's resolution, you know?
And that's Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
246 West 1st Street, Mount Vernon, New York. Go see Juice to Live, all right? Live Ital.
I don't know. He was
Like
doing
Jackie.
voiceovers. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. It's like a Disney character. Okay. Let's just do a little sports recap since that's been the norm for me when we come into the show. The Giants finally beat somebody, the Buccaneers, this weekend. Very happy about that. I wasn't gonna.
We need to have Tanya on there talking about sports, man. You know, Tanya and Jenna need to be on this.
You know, that could be dangerous because we already have a lot of people who are looking at us, and I don't need them looking at us for the honest commentary. Sometimes you can just say the facts and leave your opinion out of it. That's the goal here. So the Giants beat the Bucs this weekend. The Jets have a bye week. Thanksgiving Day, now, gentlemen.
Thanksgiving Day.
We got the Bears and Lions at 10:30, Redskins versus the Cowboys at 4:30, and the Falcons versus the Saints at 8:30. Sounds like a nice lineup. I'm more concerned about my food lineup. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're cooking, but just last minute grocery shopping, fighting people at the cashier counter for, I don't know, things like parsley and butter. Yeah. just working on that menu, seating arrangements, who's coming, who's not coming. When you have shared custody of a kid, it's what time you coming and working around those nice arrangements. It's always,
my goodness,
always a pleasure. So looking forward to Thursday.
Mine. I'm going to experience that.
Oh, yeah, can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
So, I'm still waiting for the response. So if you're listening, you know who you are. Just get back to it. Get the hell.
So listen.
Yeah. Time.
Do I have
What?
next?
What do you mean next? You just cut me up and said what? What?
I was going to say something, but
you forgot. Because what are you eating? You made a big deal about Tootsie Rolls, and now you're eating. What is
I
this
cut
you're eating
myself
on?
off.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
There's people who are listening to this who have no idea what's going on. At least I announced I was eating a Tootsie Roll. What are you eating?
I don't know, like what's this like?
So that's okay. He goes, who eats Tootsie Rolls? No problem. More for me. Like, I'm not forcing it down your throat. Give me a break.
You guys want one of these?
I'm fine, thanks. You already had like 7. As if he completely forgets the topic.
It's
okay.
Good.
Anyway, so if Cliff was here, I was going to go over a couple of things that Thanksgiving is about, in my opinion, and looking at different things that have happened within the last 6 days. I mean, I feel like I was here yesterday, but since our last time hanging out, Kim Porter passed away tragically last week,
Yes.
out of left field. And I just have to say, I am so sad for her kids and her friends and family, because that is just devastating. I can't imagine. So I definitely have them in my prayers. I think that we need to be mindful that this is a very sad time of year for some people who have lost friends and family and maybe don't have anybody. They have no one to go hang out with or to feed them or share time with. So just reach out to your friends and family and make sure they're okay and have something to
that's
eat.
true.
Seriously.
I'm very bad at that. I'm very bad at communicating, and I can actually say it live without having to say it and see it again. So don't you tell me. I'm very bad at communicating.
Horrible.
So if anyone thinks that it's just them that I'm not communicating with, no, it's everybody. Everybody gets the same and equal treatment.
We all know that doesn't make anybody feel better. It's not I don't pay any bills. It's not I don't just pay you. I don't pay anything. It doesn't make it.
It's
not like,
way.
okay,
not
well,
like that.
Since it's like
I'm
that,
just speaking.
it's the same parallel. It's the same parallel. It's the same parallel.
Pass my
I already passed you a drink.
pass my pass me my uncliff juice, please.
Listen, your peach punch. I have.
That's what it is.
Your peach punch. I have no patience. I have no passion. I have no patience.
347-441-4226. Call up and speak to Jenna, man. Jenna likes to talk and debate. I know, some of you sports guys out there, call us up. Fashion people, call us up. If you're an artist, call us up. We may want to hear you spit live on this phone line, 347-441-4226.
Or not. Let's just say this, or not, because there's some individuals who just, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear the music first because everyone's not made to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Our guests are here. Are we all set to go?
We're going to play some music. We're going to get it popping tonight. Jenna, she's just going to leave me hanging. We are in the mix. It's all good, right? So we're going to speak some more.
Switch days, I ain't never do. You ain't never shoot. Kills your man right in front of you. Nigga, what you do? So shit, I'm like,
is this the one I was not supposed to play since the last time? So we are here, Jenna, please. Once again, this is live in the mix. Turn Up Radio each and every Tuesday.
I'm back.
Yeah, you are back.
I'm back. How quick that was. Okay. What I was going to do, because Cliff is not here, I wanted to do Cliff Notes specific to Thanksgiving and some things that, in light of the holiday and holiday moments that have since passed and ones that will be happening in a little light 2 days. Some things that I'm sure you can commiserate with. For example, one of your favorite Thanksgiving memories. We'll start with light ones. Favorite Thanksgiving food. Give me something.
Fried turkey.
I wouldn't even try that. I mean, I didn't even know why. That's black people do that. I thought that was
mac and cheese.
I fried turkey every year.
Okay.
I had a jerk turkey last Thanksgiving. Jerk turkey was.
I was going to say, have you ever thought it was you?
Good. Happy birthday, Jermaine. And yeah, jerk turkey was crazy. What
turkey's name was Jermaine?
No.
Oh, I'm confused.
Happy birthday to Jermaine, and Jermaine made the jerk turkey last.
I said that is just woo. Okay.
Happy birthday to Jermaine, and he made the jerk turkey last Thanksgiving.
Okay, another thing could be dangerous territory, which is why we'll keep it positive. Thanksgiving, holiday times, you run into certain relatives,
Jeez, you
and
mean.
it could be yay or nay. And let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean because people are listening. What are your favorite relatives? Don't have to go into names. Give me a favorite relative and why. Why this is a great time. Yeah.
Cousin Derek.
Okay, and why? Good storyteller, like troublemaker, like what's the background?
He's just a cool dread. He just, we chilling. Everything's just like, yeah.
So he has the situation.
He's like, yeah.
Heard you. Got it.
That's my cuz.
Got it.
My dog.
All right. So he's in charge of the vegetables for Thanksgiving, is what you're saying. Understood.
He's idol. He's an idol. He does reggae. He does reggae music. Conscious. We'll have him here one day. He makes beats.
That'd be great. You should have him. You only have a radio show. That'd be smart.
We'll have him here.
Okay. Let's go into. Have you ever had like a crazy situation at Thanksgiving? Like not a fist fight. I mean, I've seen it, but like, what's the craziest thing you've seen at Thanksgiving dinner? Because I have a few. Last year was interesting to say the least. So what was yours?
What was mine?
Give me one.
I don't have one.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go with one of mine. Sorry, Grandpa. So long story short, my grandfather had Parkinson's. So he was also very resistant to understanding that he had Parkinson's. So this is like one of the last years that he was home. It's okay. He'll come haunt me tonight. I'll be in a lot of trouble. It's okay. It's fine. So he wanted to carve the turkey. Meanwhile, he can't even stand by himself, really without assistance. So they had put him at one end of the table and my uncle at the other end of the table, and they were letting him take pictures at the end with the turkey, right? This is my white family, obviously. They have like a whole long, dinner table with like plate settings, crazy stuff. So there's no paper plates. It's like porcelain. It's like like tea. I forget it. Just stuff I can't even pronounce. I'm like whatever. So my grandfather tries to get up to carve the turkey. No, guess what happens? He throws himself right on the turkey, right on top of the bird. Thanksgiving over. I was mortified. I wasn't right the rest of the day. So anyway, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen at Thanksgiving. I can go on, but that's just what
I haven't had anything like that.
Yeah, no. I've seen a lot. I've seen quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, we can go into. You can pick. It's like pick a topic. Is it family drama? Is it beef? We can go into different areas here. So it just gets to be. Is it just embarrassing? Is it
Family's exes don't like to not remember that they're not a part of the family anymore. So
oh, they still show up.
Show up.
Okay. This is what. Okay, let's make this a topic.
Yeah.
So at Thanksgiving, right? Is it okay for your ex to still show up at your family's house, even though you're not together? Do you still go to your ex's house and celebrate Thanksgiving like it's nothing?
It depends. Do I have a child in common with this person?
Or do you keep it moving and you start your own and everybody keeps going their own way? Like we're done, that's it.
Okay, so I mean, listen, I have a kid in common with somebody. If he comes to my house to pick up my kid and walks in the door for 1 to 5 minutes, I'll flip a piece of chicken or turkey at him.
Yeah, I'm saying,
I'm not
like, can he come in and just sit on the sofa and watch TV and say, hey, and you just pass him a beer and it's
Has
cool.
it happened? Yes. I'm not that brutal. You have about 45 minutes before I start to question what's going on.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm saying a lot of people who are in relationships or in anything can't, they're not okay with their other half doing that.
See, that's the thing. I don't care. And I'll tell you, that's one of the biggest things that happens in a relationship. When you don't care about the other person, I don't care. You can sit in my house all day.
Absolutely.
It does not affect me. Like, if you want to sit here and watch Super Bowl Sunday with my dad, knock yourself out. I don't care. As long as my kid's happy. It's not like he's there without my kid not being there. That's weird. If my ex is in the house
now
with my kid not there, and it's like me, my dad, and my ex, I have questions. I don't know. We're all clearly confused here. So that's a whole different conversation. But for Thanksgiving, I really believe that if you share a kid in common, I think you should be able to be cordial. But if I don't have any kids in common with you, it's called, what are you doing here? And why wasn't I not notified? Because somebody knew you were coming.
Somebody knew you were coming.
Case in point. So my dad, my mom and my dad were married for like 13 years or something like that. And then my dad after that has been seeing this woman named, we'll leave her, but too late. So for years, just in case this gets back to her, whatever. So there's no issues with me and her. However, I feel like she's still in love with my dad, right? Yeah. So my dad is petrified of getting back with her. Right. And so the conversation always goes kind of left when they're on the phone. Right. So she kind of baits me. So she'll call, like she calls me Sunday night. The voicemail still, I have to get back to it. Jay, just curious what you guys doing for Thanksgiving. Now, I know I'm going to hell. I know I'm going to hell. The reason why she's reaching out to me to see what I'm doing for Thanksgiving is because my dad lives in a walk up and I have an elevator. Why does that matter? She's in a wheelchair. So now I have to make a serious decision on how I'm going to play this out. So I got to get back to the person and try to figure out how to be nice. And how can you not tell the person in a wheelchair they can't come over for some free turkey? So I may just have her conveniently miss my dad by accident, and I'll just pick it out for, just take one for the team. So, but it just, you kind of have to also commiserate with the person who may not have anywhere to spend the holiday. So I don't want to be, we would just have this conversation. I'll be 96 with the 800 puppies versus I won't be the cat lady. I'll be the puppy dog lady. And I'm okay with that. It's just, I would hope somebody, just knocks on my door and like leaves some turkey or cranberry sauce. Have fun with that. Listen, like at 95, I don't want to touch anybody. Pain, gay, and all that. Kill yourself. I'm not doing any of that.
So we got some joints to talk about, right? We're going to play one record. We're going to play two joints. We're going to come right back. Hold those thoughts, because Jenna, was I not paying attention?
I don't know. I just want to know if I can walk away. Can I walk away this time? Or do I just
you can walk away for about 2 songs, Jenna. We got a lot of music to play tonight. I'm trying to get everything situated. I got a lot of new joints to play that I think they need to hear. Jenna, she's giving me the kill yourself face. If you know Jenna, you know what it is. Turn Up Radio on a Tuesday. What is that back there? Oh, I don't know.
Shit. She like this, you different. I know, baby. I know, sex.
Hey!
Shit. I really say what I do. I really rap what I live. Niggas just spraying like you. I put a stack on your wig. Niggas will find you back. Niggas will clap when you live. I'm a drug dealer. I get it back to the kids. Pull over for the new phone. Hit sides to the piece hit. New chain, get them seasick. Don't worry about what we get. Free flip, that's the bro take. Got the bro and finish it. I was fucked up, I didn't have it. My bro kept it dead real. They hopping on, you know that. Everybody wanna eat now. Everybody wanna speak now. They want to keep round. Bulls brand, be the whole team. Keep it lit in my circle. You violate, I murder. Bow, bow, nigga, earth you. Fucking past, you not that. I don't care what you used to do. Old niggas play word stories. I don't care who you used to shoot. I'm in the coop with a nice dime. So you looking for a nice time. I get money in the nighttime. Free my niggas doing lifetime. I fell asleep in the trap house. Woke up to a lot of things. Woke up to a lot of cream. I can show you what a dollar mean. We get money in the band up. We get money in the band up. I'm just shutting for my family up. I'm just shutting for my
heat makers. Crack music.
Dramatic in certain situations. But don't ever forget. Don't never think that we slip in the
heat makers. Crack music. Heat makers. Crack music. Heat makers. Crack music. Heat makers.
Oh, we got a special guest tonight.
Heat makers. Crack music. Heat makers.
We got a special guest tonight. She's going to be fire. Trust me. It's going to be on and popping. Jenna, what up?
Heat makers. Heat makers. Heat makers. Heat makers.
DJ Lefko, what's good?
We're just trying to be more diplomatic in certain situations. But don't ever forget.
Get right, what up,
Don't
DJ?
ever think
Get
that
right.
we slipping or lacking. I started with a grand of packs. Once I finished, then reacted, then I ran it back. Coming from the building, I was watching with my grandma. Seems like everybody watching through a camera stand. Check the manifest, I asked the pilot where we landed. Jumping off the yard while we docking with the Santa's. Let the sauce boss and I be dripping like candle flames. Belly 4 doors like the story with the camel fat. I was watching all these rappers rocking fanny packs. I was asking myself, what kind of man is that? And that's a shot, motherfucker. Can you handle that? Make a phone call and have you comfortable with his handicap. And all these questions they be asking me and Camelback. And that's for life, motherfucker. And I stand on that. 2 desert eagles like the eagle in my chain. This game is like a drug, it's like a needle to the vein. Killer Ben said there's no need to explain. Cause selfish motherfuckers don't appreciate the game. Not at all. They don't appreciate this. It's like the cop the new car, just appreciates this shit.
Crack music.
I'm just trying to be more diplomatic in certain situations. But don't ever forget.
Crack music.
We gonna do live at the
I'm just
T-shirt
trying to be
lounge.
more diplomatic in certain situations.
Crack music.
We just trying to be.
Crack music.
We just trying to.
Crack music.
We just trying to.
Crack music.
We just trying to be more diplomatic in certain situations.
Crack music.
We just trying to be more diplomatic in certain situations.
Crack music.
We just trying to be more diplomatic in certain situations. But
Don't ever forget. Don't never think that we slipping or lacking. I started with a granite. I started with a granite. I started with a. I started with a granite. I started with a. I started with a. I started. I started. I started with a granite pack. Once I finished the react, then I ran it back. Coming from the building, I was watching where my grandma at. Seems like everybody watching through a camera. I started with a granite. I started with a granite pack. I started with a granite pack. Once I finished the react, then I ran it back. I started with a granite pack. Once I finished the react, then I ran it back. Coming from the building, I was watching where my grandma at. Seems like everybody watching through a camera stand. Check the manifest, I asked the pilot where we landed at. Jumping off the yacht while we wavy, man. The sand is hot, just let the sauce boss and I be dripping like candle flames. Belly 4 doors like the straw to put the camel fat. I was watching all these rappers rocking fatty packs. I was asking myself, what kind of man is that? And that's a shot, motherfucker. Can you handle that? Make a phone call and have you punk him with his handicap. And all these questions they be asking me and camera back. Diplomats for life, more. Getting that stand on 2 desert eagles like the eagle in my chain. This game is like a drum, it's like a need to the rain. Killer Ben said there's no need to explain. Cause these selfish motherfuckers don't appreciate the game. Not at all. They don't appreciate this. It's like a cop the new car, just appreciates this shit.
Wait, my mic ain't on.
I would walk, I would talk, I would
Hello, hello.
You can see it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce. Yeah. I would walk, I would talk, I would talk. See it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, get the shit, bro. Slug it out.
So let's talk about it. So
Woo! Keep it on me, but I kept it low. Only time I let it show is when I let it go. Santana, I hope you already know. Yeah, neck looking like the leggings, bro. Still got that petticoat straight from Mexico. Buy my paper every decimal. I ain't French, but I'm up to Ceci. Don't tell me love him, I just come in and let him go. Bigger low, juice bigger low. Gotta hit him with the give and go. They all birds, gotta let them roll. When you see me, boy, salute me, I'm a general. End up on my plate, getting ate like a dinner roll. Still riding high, leaning low. Yeah, I would walk, I would talk, I would talk. You can see it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce. Yeah, I would walk, I would talk, I would talk. See it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, get the sauce.
Said I'ma hit the bank to my crib with the lake. Inside a catfish. I don't mean no picture break. I'm talking about my dinner plate. Maggie and finished steak. What about my vegetables? Rice, carrots in the face. Then I indicate, baby, you looking in the face. I've won in every other month on some different places. So fix your face.
This is hard right here. This is crazy.
You could bring a couple friends, the others on a lemonade. She say, why? It's like a place, y'all. We take it, so coming in. Let's Addy, that biscuit.
They locked it, baby.
No time to tongue wrestle. 200K here on this young bezel. She left in the Camry, Plan B. It ain't my fault that she can't see.
I would walk, I would talk, I would talk. You can see it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce. Yeah, I would walk, I would talk, I would talk. You can see it dripping, spilling off, spilling off. The boys got the sauce, got the sauce, got the sauce. The boys got the sauce, get the shit.
Jen, what up?
We're back.
How we doing?
I'm doing better.
Happy Tuesday and
I know.
happy pre-Thanksgiving, everybody out there. What's poppin'? We chilling tonight. Who's on the check-in? DJ Get Right. He's in the building. Fame Fortune, what's good? T-shirt lounge, we live in the mix. Jenna H, she's in the building, and I'm just snacking away.
Yeah, so you was barking at me for chewing earlier, and now you're like inhaling a whole cinnamon stick. Kill yourself. In any event, we have to get to some news. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I mean, that was inevitable. What can we learn from this, kiddies? Stop telling everybody what you did, doing now, gonna do tomorrow, and taking pictures and flashing money, and you were shot. Was shot. And he's a general population, kids. So, let's see if he can really give it how he lives it up in his music.
Man. Just let him be. He's been doing all this good, man. Let him live.
Listen. Oh, no. Someone has to be realistic, because this is the problem. We've been letting too many people live, right? And in essence, it's killing them. We have to go down the line of who's incarcerated versus who's no longer here to talk about it at all. So if you don't start thinking about what you're talking about.
What would you do in that situation?
In what situation?
I think you probably really didn't know anything. He's probably like,
so ignorance is bliss? That's not the case. So
you have young.
to pay. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Especially since there's people before you that you saw come down and fall. So if you're not paying attention to your elders or people in your circle or just the news, then I don't know what to tell you.
They said free 6ix9ine.
Listen, free him.
My question is, how old is that cat who said that? And again, I think that the younger generation is a little unaware. But this whole everything now is done. You could be traveled. You're like a track rather, whether it's any kind of text message. Everything is you're doing. So if you're doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, you're going to get caught eventually. You're not that savvy. It's not like you were here before all this stuff is going on.
No,
you're not going to trick the system.
What did you hear?
Tell me.
What did you hear?
I heard.
He heard.
He ran to the Breakfast Club.
He ran. Okay.
He was getting extorted.
And they're gonna get protection. They're gonna stop once he got on air.
And so it was nowhere to hide.
It backfired.
It backfired pretty much.
The other thing is this: you have to think about the demographic.
You got to think about that, man.
Correct. You have to think about the demographic that you came from. When you came from nothing, do not think you're going to come back with your rainbow diamond teeth and your 4,000-inch chains and 2 cars and a motorbike and a yacht. And I'm not supposed to want to stab you in the face.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to stop chewing. I'm chewing.
I think that's a $1 in the tip jar or whatever, right?
It's not a curse jar. I
don't know, but you chewing enough. You can't even tell me cursing. There could be a little.
I was trying to get fried. I thought we was going to have like fried chicken here tonight or something.
I was told not to cook anymore. I was told not to cook.
Meal.
So, the kibosh was put on that, so I don't want to hear about you. You hungry now? We could have did baked salmon. We could have had
baked salmon.
Yeah. Last night was strip night. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll just. Oh, that's Facts for Life. Thanks for doing that. Yeah. So if you're gonna do things that are not legal, you really got to be mindful of who your fan base is. Hey, families in the building.
What's good?
So that's all I have to say on that situation. I don't have the facts, so I'm not going to sit here and go into specifics.
In the building.
I have no specifics on this particular issue with him, but I'm just tired of seeing this. You can't go back to your hood with a whole bunch of stuff that everybody else doesn't have and expect everybody to be happy for you. Everyone's not going to be happy. People hated you when you were poor.
Everyone's not going to be happy for you. Absolutely correct.
So why go back when you're a
the ones who are not happy for you, they keep you on your toes.
Mm-hmm. Just not in that same demographic. You got to watch.
You're not happy for me. You keep me on my toes. That's it. I'm ready for it.
Because they got to stay.
Correct. Yeah. Everybody can't come. It's law, isn't it? Right.
True or not?
That's how that goes. All right. Next topic. Because I could be here all day on this. I mean, that's
6ix9ine. Free Bobby Smurda.
Free Bobby Smurda.
You see Bobby's right here, right? You see Bobby's right here. I wasn't even gonna go into that.
6 says free him. They together. They come home together.
Because guess what? This is listen. And Fat Joe needs to be given a little bit of credit because he's one of the few who said this months ago. And again, these are the elders of the game speaking, which sounds crazy. He's on the same age bracket. It sounds nuts, but there's people who are trying to give you a little bit of insight if you pay attention, you listen. Also, if you understand politics and like currency and like how they can track everything, you look insane. Where is all this money you're throwing around? You understand what I'm saying? That's right.
He fired them right the week before.
But that was all this. Well, I'm going to talk about that behind the scenes because I already have my own little 2 cents on this.
Yeah, and then
right. You better not do anything because guess what? You, like I said, get it how you live it. In any events,
check us out on YouTube. We are also streaming live on YouTube. If you have YouTube, we got nice and clear. Shout out to my barber, man, for...
We wouldn't know it. Are they on strike?
No. So I go to my barber.
Yeah.
They're going to laugh at me. I did a barber oopsie. So I go
God.
to the barber, right?
Oh, go ahead.
And all summer long, I'm growing this, this beard off and on and stuff like that. And the fro, I took a 5-minute nap in the chair, and I woke up to him shaving my beard off.
Thank God, because I thought it was working with a billy goat. I said, "What's this?" It looks much better. Let me tell you, much better. Sorry.
Yeah. So he told me,
much better.
Yeah. So he gave me a pen. He said, man, I started getting uptight. So he said, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't pay. But at least I'll give you half.
So you got a free hair. So he's complaining over a free beard cut. What do you call that? Trim? What do you guys call that? Not a beard cut. That sounds ridiculous. What is it? Trim? What do you call it? Facial? What is it?
Oh, shit.
It's too cold for that.
Can I play with you?
Exactly.
Can I have
I
some
woke
liquor?
up and this is what my head looked
I
like.
need a double.
You put my money in the
I need a double, please. Give him a break. I gave you a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie
Nothing.
Roll.
No.
Be nice.
That deserves a curse word.
Wow.
Look
Wow.
how they do me on Thanksgiving.
You looking like you 12 and a
My head
half.
looks like a turkey.
Oh my God, you're right.
Unseasoned.
Okay. I didn't ask you for the extras.
I can see it. Oh, he uses
Sit down,
eyebrows.
Still pull it out.
He's eyebrows and he looked like a I'm done. I can't even sit on the air. Ooh, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
so
really,
now-
I
You
can't
got
stand
money.
it.
I saw it. So
I do. I got like a little
Until I
$2
grow
left.
hair
$2.
again. And oh man, it's gonna take me a little bit more now.
Eyebrows. I can't take it.
This ain't right.
You look
It's
cute.
okay. So until then,
He's like he robbing banks for a living. Okay, I get it. I understand.
I'll be walking around in black hoodies and
Ooh, that's so funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
The side.
We know what you're getting for Christmas.
I'm gonna get you a do-rag.
Hats.
The side.
I think we should do Secret Santa this year, and also
I need do-rags. That's right. So I'm gonna be
Please
rocking the
don't do that.
do-rag swag
with the
all
wings
winter
flipping.
long.
With the wings flipping.
So when I
No.
pop out in the summer, I'm having like a wavy fro. You heard?
I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like LeVar Burton and like with the gel. I'm like
It's gonna be like that.
I can't do it. I can't
And I'm
do
gonna
it.
pull up sipping on that Cliff's lemonade.
He sounds very greasy. That's all I have to say. And I'm not really turned on by that.
Shout out to Slap Mania's in the building. It's going on tonight. We got Slap Mania. He's in the building. He's live. He's lit.
Oh, he's lit, all right.
Uptown.
His teeth are on fuego.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is, man. Shout out to Kyle down in ATL.
So excited. I
You
swear.
excited?
Every time he walks in the building, his energy is like, and I've gotten
1,000.
harassed.
On 1,000, and he works.
I got harassed last week about Jenna, who's that artist on the. So I thought they were talking about me. I was like, oh, my rapping skills are
Shout out to you,
zero.
Flav.
They don't anybody think about it.
Nobody was saying about me. They were like, no, you losing the.
Anyhow,
the
hit us
rapper.
up, man. 347-441-4226. Shout out to Slap Mania. He's in the building. We're going to play a joint right quick. Snap, where you at?
He's minding his business.
Snap Mania.
Now listen to it.
Swing in the third. TTM. Blockchain gang here.
Ain't no more keys on the Lambo. Up in the sky, go to them. She got no love, be the end. The prices we charge like rich. I'ma get high as I wanna. Only the coming to donut. Homie on fire, so hold up. If I cannot teach you, I show you.
You can talk about Diddy over here? Because y'all can hear us right here, right? What's up?
Swing in the third. TTM. Blockchain gang here.
Shout to whole RealDealFM.com. Real Deal
Ain't no more
FM.
keys on the Lambo. Up in the sky, go to them. She got no love, be the end. The prices we charge like rich. I'ma get high as I wanna. Only the coming to
Brand new
donut.
Snap Mania right here.
So hold up. If I cannot teach you, I show you. I cannot reach you, I roll up. My chopper got bullets, I go. Kind of gorilla got no name. Man, like a lucky evil. I'ma go copy a model. Make us take shots at the bottle. I don't go Gucci my swim trunks. I go Gucci my pants. Don't do the 40 with hollow. I make a nigga get hot. All of these niggas on my collar. Make you smell and figure like hot. All of these every dollar.
Shout out to LA Capital. LA Capital. What up?
I'ma get high as I wanna. I'ma get high as I wanna. I'ma just straight off the bottle. I'ma go cop me a model. Now you play the cop on the rubber. But I'm a cookie to ride it. I go with chasing the comments. I go with chasing the comments. Yeah, I go with chasing the comments. Nigga don't tell you Versace. But I'm so stuck in this Gucci. Niggas be thinking I'm high slow. The way I be rapping is but you be basing them stripes. So my life is just like a movie. No, I be breaking in free fall. And my love from when I do. Came a long way from the choppers and standing with lots of Uzis. Niggas be watching my cash flow. I'm stacking up people like loosely. Keeping that Murcielago. Missiles in the sky with the top go. Gangsters wherever that I go. Middle finger to all of my rivals. Jesus be flooded with diamonds. Louis be flooded my closet. Woke up and talked to an April. Next thing you want, fucking sloppy. I'ma get high as I wanna. And I'ma just straight out the bottle. I'ma go cop me a model. Now you play the cop on the rubber. What up, cookie to rest? I grew up chasing the comments. I grew up chasing the comments. Man, I grew up chasing the comments. I'ma get high as I wanna. I'ma just straight out the bottle. I'ma go cop me a model. Now you play the cop on the rubber. What up, cookie to rest? I grew up chasing the comments. I grew up chasing the comments. Yeah, I grew up chasing the comments. Missing the way in the third. I'm around when you're playing or playing. The money machine is too loud, cause I cannot hear what you say. He told me to turn around the line. He told me to turn around the plane. Tell me like so much pain about him. He can't see me shot. Money going so the fan got him. Then game free shot. Let me get back to my business. Focus on the order. 50 shots we ain't missing. 4 runs we ain't pitching. 4 birds calling bodies. Half a bird's calling me. Girl car got a picture on it. My car got a black horse. Mama car got an engine on it. Swear to God, she my engine on me. I'ma be high as I wanna. I'ma just straight up a bottle. I'ma go cop me a model. You play the cop up a rubber. But get to Reggie. I grew up chasing the cameras. I grew up chasing the cameras. Yeah, I grew up chasing the cameras. I'ma get high as I wanna. I'ma just straight up a bottle. I'ma go cop me a model. Now you play the cop on the rubber.
What's good? What's good? What's good? People, can you hear me over there? Can you hear me on IG, man? IG, can you hear me? We also live on YouTube. We are live on RealDealFM.com. We're streaming live on a few other places that I probably don't even know about, but we are here. Jenna, she's going in right there. We got my man. He's working out here, man. Right. He's working. I ain't gonna lie to you.
A lot of positive feedback this past week from my family.
Snap Mania, you heard?
Very impressed. The flow, I think, is what catches the most attention. And then when you realize you actually have lyrics,
so real.
It's like, wow.
Well,
that really is what it comes down to. Fan base, what are you doing since last time I spoke to you? What have you done to work on that?
Like, same thing I've been doing, like just making
music.
Give
me some examples.
So basically, this is what it is. Like, you gotta understand, like, I just came home, so it's like social media is new to me, you know. So it's just like I got what I got, my bars. That's it. So I got to learn everything that's going on right now to like promote it. So I'm learning as I go along. You feel me?
Outside of social media, biggest obstacle, considering you've been locked up, how long were you locked up for? What's your bid?
Like 8.
Yeah, it's a long time. I mean, you know, bingo. Here goes an iPhone 400. Okay, so cool. So outside of social media, what was your biggest obstacle and what have you done to kind of champion that? There you go.
Thank you. Cheers.
Welcome home.
Cheers.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's man, for real.
Oh, 1 second. We switch this. Is that yours? I gave you no liquor?
Somebody gave me no juice.
Right. That's yours. There you go.
I was like, yo, I was really kind of funny, like, yo. You know what I mean? I'm like,
okay, good.
I don't cheers.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, the obstacle is like, I can't really say nothing. Like, I'm the conqueror. I swear to God. Like
no more cursing though, because I have no signals. I just want to make sure because she's a hawk. She's listening. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yo, I seen her face when I walked through the door. Like, yo, I'm gonna give me a clean 50 real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just gave up one. Right now. I know. Talk about it. Go ahead.
I tell you this much though, she's gonna teach you how to get on the radio soon with no cursing. Every record's gonna have a clean joint on there.
And that's how it gotta be. I definitely got a lot of those.
You gotta have the water with you.
This week I really was gonna like switch y'all over to my R&B side because I definitely got a lot of R&B fans.
Oh yeah?
Oh my God, Snap Mania.
I'm ready for it.
Oh my God, it's epic, yo. Yeah,
but Snap is ready for it.
What? My R&B joints, the ladies love it.
Yeah. I'm excited now. Oh, look at this. Oh, my dad. This is my real dad calling out my daddy. It's my dad. My real dad. Yeah.
Live. That is calling right now.
Listen, I'm on the radio.
DJ Koolkid, man. We here, man.
So I see you putting in that work, you know, videos is popping out left and right and all that.
Man,
2019 set up nice, huh?
Yeah, they said visuals for 2019, man. I gotta have visuals, like, because the ammo is loaded.
Right.
Yeah, that was the first thing. Like, when I first jumped out, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, dog, you gotta have mad tracks. You gotta, like, can't just come with 1 song, 2 songs, 3 songs. I got a whole extendo. Yeah.
And he's ready to put in that night and day work.
Yeah,
the R&B lane, I think, is first and foremost, your timing couldn't have been better. I'm very sorry about Tekashi, but that just means that the lane is wide open. And those are just facts. That's it. I don't care how that sounds. You can come back to me later on.
When can I come sit in the studio? That's what I want to know. When am I invited?
You're invited whenever, man. The studio's built in where, Like we own a building over there in the South Bronx, and we got a studio built in there. Studio's dope. It's really like more of a West Indian studio.
Listen, I'm from Trinidad.
Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know.
We're in there. We're in the building.
Snap
We be in there
Mania
making some
is like,
steel back. Yo, listen, we gonna be.
yeah.
We gonna make music.
Yeah. It's real foggy in there, man. It's clean.
I'm coming.
Everything's copacetic, calm, nice, laid back. You get your groove, man. Turn the lights down and just get in your flow. But I swear I want to take y'all to the R&B side of me, man.
Who do you want to work with?
Yeah, I did, yo.
Who do you want to work with?
Yo, nobody.
You want to work with him?
I don't listen to nobody.
What female do you want to have supplement or compliment you on your next track? I think that's important. That's what I'm asking. I'm not another male on a love song. Give me a female. I don't care if she's rapping as you're singing or vice versa.
Yo, I would have to go so in too deep to why that wouldn't even really matter. It wouldn't matter. Cause you know why? Because a female ain't gonna make my song. I'm gonna make my song. But at the same time, you got some dope chicks out there.
We're the same sign. We've had this discussion, so I know where the cockiness comes.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll just skip to the next question. Okay, what events are you doing the next couple of days? I know Thanksgiving is a hot day to party, and the weekend in general is tough to promote. So what are you doing this weekend? Where am I stalking you at?
We're gonna hit Atlanta in 2 weeks.
I love it.
We out on Edgewood. We doing. Yo, we got a homie down there. He's from Queens. He owns a club on Edgewood in Atlanta. Shout out to you, homie.
Who's the promoter, Rick?
He's a Spanish dude, yo. I forget his name, but I met him down there. Real good dude. He's from New York. He showed love. He got a roof. He got a club that's on the roof. It's epic. Yeah. So now that the catalog is deep, he's like, yo,
okay,
I need you up there to perform and show Atlanta what NY really hitting on. That's what I'm here to do. Show them what NY hitting on.
Mania.
Dang.
What Mania. You want to do? I saw Atlanta's obviously on deck. 2019. Give
Florida's my city.
Yes.
Yeah, I grew up in Florida. Yeah, I'm a Floridian, half New Yorker. Yeah. Shout out to my Opa-locka Miami boys, man. Yeah, West Palm Beach, man. We out there, Raw Vera, 4th, 5th, military poking beans. Yeah, we out there in Florida. Heavy.
That's very
I supposed to be in West Palm Beach, man. That was my joint too, man.
Heavy. Yeah, we got military. Gang. But I'm putting on for New York right now. I'm trying to bring that New York sound back. I don't know if y'all hear it in my music. I'm trying to bring. Yeah, I know.
I love
it. I don't blame you though, yo, because it's something to pay attention to. I'm really talking about something. I'm talking about me, really. No made up, no nothing. And yeah, I don't rap about nothing I ain't doing. So whatever you hear me speaking about on my tracks, that's really how I'm living. Really how I'm living.
Thank you, because I appreciate the storytelling. Because some people, you listen to their track and I'm confused as to who I'm supposed to be meeting. Right. I don't know if you're poor, you're rich, or you living.
Mania is definitely the truth, man.
Oh, I get it. I
Mania movement is definitely true.
He's speaking to the
Mania movement.
If you were listening to the show in previous sessions, you're in the inside jokes. We'll go into it. We do have other guests on deck. I don't get shadowboxed by my commercial space, but
listen, we live here. We got Snap Mania. We gonna play a joint.
What are you playing with his next? What are you playing?
We gonna play some. We gonna get some cracking. Don't worry about it. We got some heat. Snap. He's ready for it. Hey. Tune us in live each and every Tuesday, 8 to 10 on that Turn Up Radio, Real Deal FM 347-441-4226. Call us up. Jenna wants to holler at you. She's talking sports and she's talking a lot of crap. See, boss lady Tanya, she's over there. She's has ears, hawk ears. Yeah. So mind what you say. Yeah. Kershaw's right here. We live.
Champagne us no mind. We can really go dumb right now. Gang. Snap Mania.
I bought a whole bunch of bad tricks to let's make these out right now.
Don't you ever ring. Listen up. Need t-shirts printed? Hit us up. T-Shirt Lounge. Instagram at T-Shirt Lounge. And call us at 347-305-8623. T-Shirt Lounge.
That's scary. That's scary.
Nobody is too strong.
Okay. Snap Mania. We some maniacs. Snap Mania. We some maniacs. Snap Mania. We some maniacs.
Tuesday to Monday. We love to turn up radio.
I'm in it. Hey. With my brothers too. That juice in the cutter, take a sip or two. These hundreds in my pocket like a purple vein. When shorty don't size me, I'm a different dude. Ain't nothing fake. Electric slide on you like I'm T.D. Jakes. I'll put that fire on you and beat your face. It's chow time, homie, yeah, eat the plate. And I ain't never good to the rubber street. That ATP make a nigga levitate. I'm blowing on it, dope, nigga, meditate. And when it come to beef, I don't hesitate. It's gang gang nigga, gang gang nigga. You feel you insane, I feel the same way nigga. Don't let me black hoodie with that AK nigga. You know it's headshots, you know how we play nigga. Gang gang, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie, snap mania. It's your turn, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie, snap mania. And we some maniacs, homie, snap mania. Gang. Yo, Trey Mills, Rock Check Gang, TTMA. Like 0350, like a 92J, a 94 Biggie. Like Ross and French when they chillin' with Diddy. I'm like Jim on the phone, shout out to Big Belly. Like Nas was spittin', get my boss to the Ellis. Like dope on the spoon, matter of fact, you can feel it. I'm in love with the dope, I'm attracted to Diddy. Get ghosts in my cash and that classic spirit. My stomach rumbling, I know you hear it. I'ma kill it, can't hold me, just give me a minute. I'ma ball on you, niggas don't slide on my pivot. I'ma cook on this beat, then eat it for dinner. Gang. I'm with some maniacs, I'm with snap mania. TTMA, man. Hold up, Rock Check Gang, Snap Mania, DJ Koolkid, BX, Stand Up, Seatonville. The Wolves is out. DP, what up? Hold up, the Remo. Out here. Parkside, Brook Ave. Out here. It's that North Beach heat. It's that North Beach heat right here, you heard?
You're in the box, man. TurnUpRadio, Snap Mania. God, what's good? 2018 hours.
Kaka, lock in.
The music, not but the music.
Gang.
So listen, man, we got that platform. We are building that platform. TurnUpRadio for you and yours, right? If you need t-shirts printed, man, please follow us on that at T-Shirt Lounge. Snap Mania 2019 is gonna be so wavy, huh?
Oh my God!
I can't wait for the mixtape.
Yo, I'm stepping in with the coolest kid going into the New Year's, man. This is gonna be real epic. But check this out. Anybody that follow me, man, make sure y'all log in to DJ Koolkid, man. Tag
Shout out
him.
to Joyce, man. Where we at?
Watch what the movement he got going on. And when you watching that, you gonna get a glimpse of what I got going on, you dig?
It's gonna be on. It's just the beginning, baby. TurnUpRadio 8 to 10. We got a special guest coming up real soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I was trying to get some fried chicken tonight, but I might get some, some Thanksgiving oxtails or some mac and cheese, and what I mean, some island food. You already know. Each and every Tuesday, man, we here. Snap Mania was good.
Gang. What's up, B?
Shout out to my man DJ SNS. SNS sent me this right here, man. He's about to go body this, right?
That's a beat? That's serious?
Gang. No, it's not a beat, but you can rap on it.
Oh, yeah, I rap over it. Yeah, I rap over them too, man.
This how the mixtape gonna be, though. It's gonna be raw like that. Like, I'm gonna be bringing it back and all that.
Gang. Snap Mania. Gang. Yeah.
Let's go.
Gang. Oh. Gang. Okay. I still rock red and walk where the murder was struck. You think you pot till you get shot in your head. Left round one of your nuts. In the game, I'm real, don't get money, I'm nuts. You laughing, yup, ain't shit funny to us. Gangsta, you butt. Check this. Oh, I can't go hard.
Tiny got them shook, the boss lady.
Nah, I ain't shook, I got you, T. I'm gonna show you how to do it, like, bro, man. I'm gonna talk that gangster stuff, but still do it, bro, man. Man, it's me on to everybody claiming a set. I'm in bangs, honest, came on the vibe of the tech. So I walk with an awkward step. Yeah, something similar, like if my right foot ain't long as my left. Play the role of a boss. So when we shop now, they bring us 10, close the door to the store. 100 grand, got a feeling your boy. You can catch me in the hood, I'm on the stoop eating grateful palm. Doing nothing with them tiny stones. Man, rocks that I rock, can't shorty switching like the Twilight Zone. And the secret, man, they know what I'm holding. A tilt your whip, like you riding in three-wheel motion. Blowing flip while I'm sipping that potion. Chain so blue, half of these hood dudes fitted, I'm loking. In the game, man, I'm at what I just caught. Catch me slipping and put my picture on the back of the milk box. Shirt all smuggled with blood. Fam walking around with t-shirts saying in memory of. Had my mama crying over no casket. When I slump your kids wrapped a little summer in plastic. Bitch your son in the face with the magnum. When it's a jungle out there where they say anything can happen. And the problem is slump your kids. Daddy, I roll with goons. I ice grill you and bump your chick. Hoping that you say something slick. So they can show baby girl your chest can't thump for shit. Needless be, I'm the newest on your TV screen. Like on DVDs. Man, them dudes ain't killing for airspace. Only place they waving them guns in they project staircase. Dudes ain't murdering nothing. They mean no harm. Only body he caught his man got shot, filling the pits of his arms. He for real, homie, kind of boot. Is it on? Understand you the man, you a little more calm, but your clip just a little too hype. Can't wait for the turn.
That's what it is. Turn Up Radio each and every Tuesday. It goes now. Slap Mania. Jenna,
Thank you.
Jenna,
We gotta go for a quick break, and then we'll be back. We got Red Bands on deck, right?
quick break. So we got Red Bands. She is in the building. Turn this up, Turn Up Radio. We'll be back. 2 records, we'll be back. Let's go.
Yo, shout out to her too. It's not many gang. Support anybody.
Call us up right now. Turn Up Radio. Phone lines are wide open. 347-441-4226. All requested shout-outs. Rep where you from.
So listen, ladies go to the on camera.
226.
We gotta pay 5 curses. Thank you, Stat. We are gonna donate this to charity.
Ladies in the party on the party. I got them feeling naughty. She dripping like Cardi. Spotlight showing them double G's.
Shout out to SNS. DJ SNS. Hold up.
DJ me so often I'm heard. Playing on every station every day. That's my word. Streets been killing. Beats been ripping. What more can I say? Like whole mission. Rocking my own emblem with great dinner. Got lanes older than me and they feeling. That's only because I got style. Outfits be wild and their wifeys got me on speed down. If you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. I'm a Dougie in the club, tell the DJ turn it up. This a banger right here. Tell them what you did this year. Hey DJ, can you please? Shorty hit the dance floor with the G's. Tell me what you wanna do. Wanna be a baller and drop the ball every call. Old heads wanna hear tech, watch your daughter. She been doing things, tell me I don't think you taught her. 6 blue dots, 5 red, be the order. Shots to the deli, y'all, that'll be the starter. Love come down on her, can't be where your bad. Look, he on shiggy dancing now with some bad. I'ma stand up on this couch and hit my duck. Money dance for my getting money. Throw that 6'9" on, get the milli rockin'. Throw that puff daddy on and get the giddy vibes. Now I'm lit, getting crazy on this. I'm too wavy on this. Got bad ladies on this. If you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. I'll be in the club, tell the DJ turn it up. This a banger right here. Tell them what you did this year. Hey DJ, can you please? Shorty hit the dance floor with the G's. This a banger right here. Tell them what you did this year. Hey DJ, can you please? Shorty hit the dance floor with the G's.
He paid for his curse.
There we go. That's like this.
What's poppin'?
Welcome back.
That's that loop right there. Work. Oh, hey.
I gotta keep it real moderate.
I think I turned off right here. I'm off, right?
Right. So you saying sign language is cool?
I don't play with you.
Oh, that's cool. I don't play with you. Smart. I'm gonna come in here looking like Linda from Sesame Street next week. Oh, I know I'm going there. I know. Chicken noodle soup. Shout out to Tech Motion USA. This is like
Tech Motion USA. We live in the building. Live. It's a Tuesday. Once again. And it's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, huh? I am Slimmy Greedy.
You been ready to trouble. Okay.
What up? Jenna, we got a special guest in the building tonight.
Red Bands. Red
Bands.
bands.
Y'all already know the vibes.
Red Bands is in the building.
All right, so first and foremost, my first question is, what is your favorite color? I expect you to be dressed in neon red.
No, my favorite color, actually, everybody always assumes just because my name is red, my favorite color is red, but it's actually purple. Lavender.
I was about to say
my
pink.
favorite. No.
It was a P. It was a P.
So I have a question. What came first, your name or your favorite color?
Well, my favorite color always been purple, and so I'll say the color.
Yes.
Okay. So then where's the red stem from? If we can talk about it.
We
can also blink twice and or we can blink twice and go to the next question.
I'm not. You know, growing up, I was a blood member. Still am. Not was.
Okay.
You know, I don't gangbang or anything like that. But that's where
That's what I want to ask. We can talk about it.
Red basically came from. Always could talk about it.
All right. Just want to make sure it was okay.
Shout to my man Norm on the check-in. My barber's on the check-in.
Of course he is, because he heard you talking about the fact that they got no hair.
That's my man, Norm. I love you, Norm. Happy Thanksgiving. It's all fun. I love you, Norm. You're my number one barber. You heard?
He wasn't all that schmoozing earlier. 2 for 1. Let me tell you. I know. Yeah. Anyway, so tell everybody where you from.
Mount Vernon, New York. Y'all already know the vibes, B. Y'all already know Mount Vernon, Queen, the 9.
So we
in the building.
We on YouTube over here. We on Real Deal FM over here. We're streaming over here. We
shout out everywhere. Every camera that's around. Know that it's Mount Vernon
we over here
in
too.
the building. Mount Vernon 914. We in here.
914. Shut it down.
The 9.
There's a lot of culture in that little 6 or 7 block radius, right? I ain't gonna lie.
So we get it in. Know that. We definitely get it in.
When I was doing house shopping, when I had a little money in my pocket.
Man.
They said, "Okay, we're in Mount Vernon," and then we're not. I said, "We just crossed the street." So it's kind of interesting. It's such a nice, quaint neighborhood. Very impressed. All right, let's talk a little bit about how long you've been doing this. How long has this been your passion?
I've been rapping ever since I was 13. I've been serious about it, like actually out, people knowing me and everything for like the past 9-10 years. I came out with like a single, then I dropped my first mixtape, then I became a battle rapper, Queen of the Ring. URL, I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. So I was actually one of the first female battlers for Queen of the Ring. So I battled for about 9 years, like 7, 8, 9 years. And, you know, I just decided now I just want to be an artist. So now
so the battle rap opposed to storytelling, you prefer storytelling.
What do you mean?
Well, so for example, battle rap can be something that's just spur of the moment. I'm having a conversation.
Well, yeah, it
opposed
can.
To you presenting what you want to present, something you've worked on and created, opposed to someone challenging you or setting you up with their music they want you to spit to.
You're absolutely right about that. But in a sense, like battle rap is like totally different from artistry. Yeah, basically.
So that's I guess my question. Like, being that you've done that kind of work for so long,
right,
you're making that transition. I guess why?
Right, because it's not even so much I'm making a transition. I always did music, because throughout my battle rap career, I always put out my own mixtapes. I still did videos and stuff, and I always wanted to pursue music and always do music, but battle rap was like, that was the platform for me, especially like 5-6 years ago. Like, you know, that was the it thing to do, like, you know, so that was the platform that gave me the name that got me millions of views and everything. So I kind of like use that to my advantage, and something that I wanted to do too. Like I could take all my anger out on somebody, you know. So
shout out to Boss Chagrin, because that's how I
shout out to Rain.
To that, you know, that whole circumference of rap. I was unaware.
Yeah,
so she put me onto that. So shout out to Rain for that. Interesting.
Yeah, she was one of the girls, the Queen of the Ring too, before she started her own thing. She like,
I know I started Rain, so I'm very, very
aware
of who she is. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. So what sparked your interest, I guess? I know you've been doing this for quite some time. At what point did it peak where you felt like it was not just something you were doing for fun, but you saw a bigger passion, a bigger picture?
It was so much like where I felt like I was getting results being a put me in a category as like a battle rapper. Like, oh, the battle rap. Like, no, like I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. Like, so that kind of like just started to like get on my nerve. I'm like, yo, I don't, you know. Then it started to get a little old to me. I used to love battle rap, like, you know. So then it just kind of got a little old to me.
Evolution.
Yeah.
You've been in the game for well over 10 years, and I think that that's something that he would need to take note. There's no overnight success.
Right.
It rarely occurs. Usually you have assistance of major help, whether it's financial or someone of status, but there's never the overnight success for most people. So that speaks to your situation and mine.
Right, definitely.
The same.
Definitely.
There's a whole Me Too movement going on. There's a whole movement of women empowerment. Speak to your movement and what you see yourself doing to help women who are looking up to younger girls. What are you doing to set the tone for them and motivate them in this lane?
Well, for me, basically, like motivating the young ones or the people who do look up to me is basically like, you could be yourself. You know, like I put myself in the category like I'm a diva and a gangster. So it's like, you know, like you could be cute and everything, and you know, I still got that side with me, you know. So it's like, just cause like these newfound girl rappers, like everybody just think they gotta look like a Barbie doll and da-da-da. Like, don't get me wrong, I do it too, like, but I still switch it up, and I'm gonna do what I want just cause that's what you think the people want to see. Like, oh, you gotta have bundles, or you gotta have your whole body done. Why she play so much?
That's Jenna.
For real, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I bring to it. Like, I'm from, like, one of my songs, I'm mad I didn't send it, but my video drops on Thanksgiving, you know, like, and it's basically saying, like, I grew up in a different era. Like, you know, like, I didn't grow up with all of this
tech savvy
new stuff that's going on, you know. Like, I grew up to Pac and Biggie, Kim, Jada, you know, like, so.
On the male forefront, speaking to Biggie and Pac, if you had to pick a rapper currently now, and I'm not speaking to the Nas's who are still currently doing their thing, we're not doing that. Give me a newer rapper, last 10 years, out right after Kanye. Let's go after Kanye. Give me somebody who you do admire for their craft, and it's not like, I can't curse, it's not like, you know, poop on a stick.
The last 10 years, like,
who would you want to work with? Think of it like that.
All right, see, I don't want to sound too shabby, like,
I beat you to the punch. Tell me.
Like, no, seriously, like, honestly, like, I don't want to seem like I don't really listen to people other than myself. Like,
I'm not mad at that.
Like, I listen, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm an R&B head. Like, I'm a rapper, but I'm a big R&B head. Like, so I listen to like R&B music. When it comes to like rappers, I don't really too much.
Did you hear the gentleman that was just on the set before? Because he now wants to do an R&B love special, and I think I may have found a match made in heaven.
Yeah, like it, on my album,
we are making it there. Turn Up Radio
is key because I can see the fire, and I also think that when you look at collaborations, you look at fan bases and work ethic. You know, as far as also the time frame, sometimes you can't tell the same story because you aren't here yet. Okay, so this works very well because you can assimilate to what you grew up on, and what you like and what you don't like. So we're gonna talk about this behind the scenes, but I just want my little. We'll split. I'll split the percentage with. I gotta split it with this one because she's gonna, right? I want to pay you a Tootsie Rolls.
These are the quick.
We're gonna do 10%, but we're gonna work it out in the back end. Okay, be nice. Be nice. Okay, great. But I think that's something that I like to see because in my era, collaborations were key.
Right.
You'd always see a little interlude on somebody else's album or track, and I miss that because this is how you'd get introduced to a whole different demographic. So being that you want to do R&B. There you go.
No,
see,
actually, on my album that just dropped 2 weeks ago on my birthday, I have I have 2 like R&B songs on there. One of them actually on iTunes already got a star on there. Like 2 songs already got stars on there, but one of my R&B songs got a star on there, and you know another one that he'll probably
we're gonna play it.
Matter of fact, I sent him both of them.
We're gonna get right into it. I'm waiting for you, ladies, so we can get into these joints.
He's nasty.
Camino 1028. Oh, yes.
Cool, what?
Camino 1028. It's on all platforms. Apple, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify,
Shout
everything
everything
y'all
out.
listen
Say it
to
again.
social music on.
Say it again. This is young.
International Red Bands. International_Red_Bands. BANZ.
Right.
No D.
No
Correct.
No
I like
D.
her.
Because
I
that's
like
true.
her.
Because when I was trying to find her, I couldn't find it. So there's no D in this particular situation.
In this particular,
They gotta be here.
it's D, but not in this particular.
Wow.
It's all right. Excuse us.
Wow.
While I have
It's
you,
so,
wow.
wow.
One more second before we cut to a commercial break. We were speaking to fashion and big butts and big boobs. I have neither. I don't care. Let's speak to favorite designer. I don't care who it is. Give me somebody who we all can afford. I don't need the Gucci, the Pradas, the Fendis, who I have to go call my people for. And then also a favorite makeup product. Not a. You don't have to. You don't have to give me a name, brand of it. What item can you not live without? I have to use the thing that draws my eyebrows on, right? Look like Adrian. Koolkid.
Mac. I like Mac. Lately I've been using Maybelline. It's been actually good and it's been working. Like
Maybelline better sit. They better send the check. Maybelline for that free drop that we just got.
Yeah, it's light. Maybelline is light. It's like lighter than Mac. Like Mac to me, now that I've been using Maybelline, it's like Mac is like real heavy.
Lighter texture wise, you mean?
Right.
It's interesting.
And it's poreless.
Oh, we gotta get you. We gotta get you a drop for that. That was nice. I like that. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna check it out behind that. That's interesting.
Here I go. They better cut me a check.
Yeah, I like that.
Now.
Cut a check.
That's interesting. Because now I'm sitting here thinking because guess what? We were talking. Well, we're gonna go behind the scenes. Forget that.
Guess what? Let's get into some music.
Yeah.
Let's get this going. I know, you know, ladies, we have a female artist here in Red Bands.
Yes.
Is in the building. Guys, she's here. I'm happy to have her here. I'm telling you, she's dope.
Happy to be here.
She's fire.
Thank
She
you.
works a lot harder than a lot of these guys out here that I know. I'm not going to call any names, you know?
Thank you.
So as soon as this mixtape comes out, but check for her album out now.
Camino 1028, KIMITO space 10/28. It's on everything. Make sure y'all stream that, download it, buy it, purchase it. Everything. Follow me, International Red Bands. The link is in my bio. It's always in my stories.
You know how we do. Support Black.
Yes. Support. You're not going to be disappointed.
And she works hard. Trust me. Follow her on the social media, man. So what's your IG?
International Red Bands.
International Red Bands. So listen, I'm going to play a joint now because I've been feeling to really play your music for everyone. And I haven't played a joint. I'm going to put out this mixtape top of the year for all these dope artists that I'm coming across. I'm telling you, listen, I've been encountering all these dope artists. 2019 is going to be crazy. And I'm going to play this joint right here.
Hey.
This
is wet. This is wet. Yeah.
Be getting these bitch man. Be getting these man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping, then I don't need it.
TurnUpRadio every Tuesday goes out here live.
Hey.
Red Bands, she's in the building. What up?
Be getting these
Make sure y'all download that album, man.
TurnUpRadio on Tuesday, baby. Let's go, baby.
All of my,
City Lounge, where you at, City?
Double the
DJ Round.
I be getting these, I'm that, that's why I'm popping and I don't need a tag.
All of my bitch be getting it. All of my niggas be getting it. Double the fun, he's hitting it. Hitting the block while he hitting it.
I be on cloud 9. All y'all trying to ride mine. You in your prime, on prime time. If it's not about money, how you find time?
We got thanks from the top, man. We got thanks from the top. Shout out to Super Promoter All-Star. He's back in the building, and congrats to All-Star, man. PTL was good.
Be getting these bitch man. Be getting these man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping, then I don't need a tag.
All of my,
be getting it. Double the he's hitting it.
Let's hit
And
it.
that's why he hitting it. I be getting these bitch man. I be getting these man.
I'm that, that's why I can brag. I'm popping, and I don't need a tag.
All of my bitch be getting it. All of my niggas be getting it. Double the fun, he's hitting it. Hitting the block while he hitting it.
I be be on cloud nine. All y'all wanna ride mine. You in your prime on prime time. If it's not about money, ain't prime time. Y'all niggas wish you could hit it. You tryna score, but you lost the scrimmage. No one just like even if you was pitching. This is not a game. If it wasn't still winning, you can't handle this. I got you like a candlestick. I'm dripping like a candlestick. You drown, so you better know how to swim. Cause I get it. I'm taking your card and I max out your credit. As soon as I get it, you know that I spend it. I ain't saving shit and my whip never rented. I be getting these bitches, man. I be getting these niggas, man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm confident. I don't need a tag. All of mine be getting it. All of mine be getting it. Double the fun, he's splitting it. In the book and we hitting it. I be getting these bitches, man. I be getting these niggas, man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I don't need a tag. All of my bitch be getting it. All of my niggas be getting it. Double the fun,
We're on the YouTube was good. RealDealFM.com.
Don't need a pill for my ecstasy. Speaking to me with your mouth, yeah, that's therapy. Killing it, you won't get your felony. I just say facts. We go, yeah, say that. Supposed to be the boys, pay that. Now it's top off, run right back. You know, wanna book the referee. Only wanna check if you testing me. Silly bitch, you can't sit next to me. Break dog, I got my pedigree. Only trip if he packing, pants down. Love the way that he's slacking, face down. Love the way that he's snacking. So with the push, I call him the captain. I be hitting these bitches, man. I be getting these niggas, man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping, and I don't need a tag. All of mine be getting it. All of mine be getting it. Double the he's splitting it. Hitting the black while he hitting it. I be getting these bitches, man. I be getting these niggas, man. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping, and I don't need a tag. All of my bitches be getting it. All of my niggas be getting out. Double the fun, he's splitting it. Hitting the black while he hitting it.
What's this joint? What's this right here?
This is the R&B joint, one of them. My little love song. This is called Tell No Lies. You know how y'all men like to lie.
Yes, we do.
Oh my God. Every day. Men like to lie.
Yes,
So
we do. You know what? To protect y'all.
to protect us. I'm done. You hear?
I'm saying, I'm right. I ain't gonna lie, TurnUpRadio, man. We keep doing it.
I'm about to start. Who wanna waste my time? I hang up, make him clear my line. Cause all he do is tell me lies. Cause he acting fly. Tell me, try to make me cry. Held you down, I don't know why I don't wish up over you die. I ain't got no time for no nigga. Who wanna waste my time? I hang up, make him clear my line. Cause all he do is tell me lies. Cause he acting fly. Tell me, try to make me cry. Held you down, I don't know why I don't wish up over you die. I was down for you, broke, I was around for you. Anything you needed from me, boy, I stuck around for you. Never was a joke, but you were clown, so now I laugh at you. Maybe one of your boys just to get back at you, but I'm not on that front like you don't know. Out here trying to make a movie, boy, give you that whole clip. If I had a voodoo doll of you, boy, I would poke it. Used to have a blurry vision, boy, you got me focused. Now I can see clear the snakes, I gotta beware. Cause we suffer from damage that we can never repair. You was never ready, so tell me how you prepared. You got comfortable cause you thought that I always be there. But you only it hurt when I got love struck. It's like a marathon. The way I had to run up took me for a fool, so had to show you I'm not playing. Now you praying, I don't get you wet like it's raining. You hollered at me and act like I'm pursuing you. Fooling who? Your face not what real eyes when I peek at you. You don't get this mental nigga. I can see through it. I don't got no time for no nigga. Who wanna waste my time? I hang and make him clear my line. Cause all he do is tell me lies. Tripping cause he acting fly. Tell me, try to make me cry. Held you down, I don't know why. I don't wish that, but wish you died. I don't got no time for no nigga. Who wanna waste my time? I hang and make him clear my line. Cause all he do is tell me lies. Tripping cause he acting fly. Tell me, try to make me cry. Held you down.
That's right, TurnUpRadio. Let's go.
You threw away what we had cause you was mad. Minding my business when you back, now you trash. All that shit don't add up. I had to do the math. Now I just wanna get you smoked. I don't need a pass. Now I'm fed up. My feelings are regret them. I'm spending too much time.
Listen up, man.
I got that shit so I what he want. If you let go, my friend,
So listen up, it's Turn Up Radio. Red Band, she's in the building. Red.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
So we have the
I got a couple of bad
we
checks.
have the
I'll write it out.
Curse job back here, and you know we're gonna call her Sharp Ears. Miss Sharp Ears heard a curse that I didn't hear.
Shrek.
Yeah, nigga, look, the song is blank. All of the
I
curses
did
is
not
blank
hear
on the
a
song.
curse.
But apparently
What did you
she's
hear?
reading your lips because, and I'm gonna find out.
She's reading lips.
I'm gonna find out.
Look,
the
I'm
curse
like, I
words.
want to know what it
Show me
was.
Tuesday.
We gonna play it back.
Hey, wait.
We get refunds.
We gotta shout our sponsors out, man. Come on, time's winding down. We gotta talk about our sponsors real quick.
Okay.
Juice to Live.
Yeah, Juice
Let's
to
go
Live.
now. Shout out to Cam Low. Cam Low on the check-in earlier. Cam Low, BX, we live in the mix. Jenna, she's in the building.
Tech Motion
Red
USA.
Bands. Tech Motion
I
USA.
need more info on that just because as you can see, I need to build some body mass. I need to figure it out.
Tech Motion USA.
I mean, yeah, I have to figure it out.
Yeah.
In trouble. Okay.
Red Bands.
I'm not going to be here next week. Next week I have a hosting gig. I'm actually doing an event next week at Karma, so that should be fun. And then Thursday I'm doing stand-up. I'm back to doing stand-up.
Can we come?
Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm doing it at.
Jenna's doing stand-up.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have been the first row.
I used to stand up all the time before, but I got kind of pulled back into it. So the events. All right, so Tuesday goes down to Karma Lounge in the city. It's like $5 to get in.
Karma Lounge, $5 to get in. Okay.
If you can't make it, make sure you tune into my camp here because I'm going to miss you guys. I'm attached to the hip. I look forward to this on Tuesdays.
We're gonna be here.
29th,
We're gonna be like, where
it's
are
called Hilarious, so it's a comic night of just
Hilarious.
ladies. It's at the Nabe in Harlem. I've never been, but it's at Frederick Dulles and Frederick Dulles and 127.
Yeah, they got good wings.
$10 to come in. Okay, and that sounds good. They got good food apparently, so I'll be back for that. And being black and white and kind of old now, I'll have tons of material. I can't wait. Be there, be square. Thank you so much for coming out. You gave us your talking points. You gave us social media. We know where to stalk you at. I know where I'm already stalking you.
Yes.
You can follow me back though. I didn't take it personal. I'll cry later.
I didn't even see that you followed
That's
me.
okay. Your
I'm
last
sorry.
week. You stood us up last week. It's okay.
No.
I told my
it's his
therapist
fault.
about it. I talked to my
I'll take it. I'll take the
It's his
blame.
fault.
Listen.
Look, I'm like, it's his
We have
fault.
7 minutes left on the clock, and Vanzy, we're gonna talk about who didn't follow who. What? No, I'm lying. I'm kidding. We're gonna play some joints. I love you, ladies.
Thank you.
Shout out to Camp Low. Cam Low. I say Camp Low. Cam Low is in the building. We got Red Bands. She's in the mix. We're gonna get out of here with this right here. All-Star is in the building. What up, All-Star?
I be getting these bitches mad. I be getting these niggas mad. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping.
You sure we Tuesday? We live in the mix, baby. Turn up radio 8 to 10.
All of my niggas be getting it.
Don't turn to the front, baby.
He's sitting it. I'm not cutting the world. I be getting these bitches mad. I be getting these niggas mad. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping. I don't need it. All of my bitches.
That turn up punch. That turn up punch coming up soon. That turn up punch.
In the block while he hitting it. I be on cloud 9. All y'all bitches wanna ride mine. You ain't get prime on prime time. If it's not about money, I ain't prime time. Y'all niggas wish you could hit it. You tryna score, but you lost the scrimmage. You want just to even if you was pitching. This is not a game. If it was, I'm still winning. You can't handle this. I got you sick like a candle stick. I'm dripping like a candy stick. You drown, so you better know how to swim. Cause I get it. I'm taking your card and I max out your credit. As soon as I get it, you know that I spend it. I ain't saving shit and my whip never rent it. I be getting these bitches mad. I be getting these bitches mad. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping. I don't need a tag. All of my bitches be getting it. All of my bitches be getting it. Double the line, he's hitting it. In the book, I'm hitting it. I be getting these bitches mad. I be getting these bitches mad. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping. I don't need a tag. All of my bitches be getting it. All of my niggas be getting it. Double the line, he's hitting it. In the book, while he hitting it. I want the brain till I take me back. Don't need a pill for my ecstasy. Speaking of me, with your mouth, yeah, that's therapy. Killing the pussy, you gon' get your felony. I just say that. Breathe through your mouth, taste that. Supposed to be the boys, taste that. Now it's time for while I'm laid back. You know, wanna go like a referee. Only wanna check if you testing me. Silly bitch, you ain't sitting next to me. Red dog, I got my pedigree. Only trip if he packing, pants down. Love the way that he slacking, face down. Love the way that he snacking. Salute the pussy, I call him the captain. I be getting these bitches mad. I be getting these niggas mad. I'm that bitch, that's why I can brag. I'm popping.
Listen, it goes out every Tuesday. Shout to Red Band. She's in the building. TurnUpRadio. Jenna, what up? What does everybody do for Thanksgiving? That's my question. What do y'all do for Thanksgiving, huh? Who's cooking? Like, I'm trying to be greedy. I'm trying to, come around. Baz, you cook?
No, I'm not taking my shopping.
Who's driving? Who's doing what? Like, who's doing what? Who's where and where?
I'm going to the Star Girls Thanksgiving. The what? Star Girls, my cousin. That's
Guess where I'm going for Thanksgiving?
Where?
BBQs. Did you see the BBQ special for Thanksgiving? Cam Low, what's good, Cam Low from the BX? K Chats from Mount Vernon. Yes, baby, Cam Low. With a 0 at the end. We call the shorty hit 101. BX, stand up, let's go.
I got the phone with him. He got the phone with him. Stepped in the industry. We got the own shit. I went a copy pack. He went so straight.
Check for red band, check for red band, check for red band. Turn up radio, catch y'all next week.
He going on one. I bet the summer going on one. We get lit, we gon' be on. When the summer come, I need that cash flow. I need that bank roll. I need to lay low.
Texting, I believe me, all over your phone all night. It's your love, your deal, I live in me, don't know that you've been on mine. I'm young, right, you are. We got about 3 hours.
Audience.
If you get to what goes down, when we be all alone.
That much?
Flexing, come from the western. Tell him stop texting, troubling you and flies on the pesting. Interesting, money off another car we spending. Stepped in, no
Dance now, that'd be even better.
swag, sponsor the drug. But I want the real it's not a I got to punch it down. I bleed my life, sagas out. I said I bleed in my life, sagas out.
Texting, believe all over your phone all night. It's your love, your devil, me, don't know that you've been on mine. I'm young, right, you want. I just love the way your heart is. All that to we got about 3 hours. See your phone alone. If you get to what goes down, when we be all alone.
Shout out to YouTube. Everybody shout out YouTube. YouTube, what's good? Listen. We here. TurnUpRadio. Don't worry. Share, like, post. You already know what we do.
All that.
See you next week.
All-Star. I feel back. My brother's back. We gonna turn